What's up, guys? Venom 1221 here. Um, Before I get started, you might notice the quality sucks. My flip cam broke. I won't upload videos. I have no idea why, so I have to use my webcam for now. Um, I do have insurance on it. I just gotta make time to go exchange it. So I'll have my new flip cam hopefully soon. Another thing before I get started, prizes will be sent out as soon as I get your addresses. Sorry guys, but for some reason my inbox froze and I just for some reason can't access old PMs. I don't know what it is. My inbox glitches a lot. I don't know why. But if you guys could PM your addresses back again, that'd be great. And you guys can see, I'm going to give you guys an updated version of the deck, Disaster Dragon, as it stands right now. I will have another updated version of the deck, probably after the new list comes up. Hopefully some stuff will change, fluctuate numbers of cards or whatever. But yeah, this is as it stands right now. Hopefully you guys like it. Comment at the bottom and let me know what you guys think, because I haven't put up a build in a while. But yeah, it's kind of the same. There's a few different card choices. Let me get the center because okay, 3 Darkest Metal. I still play 3 Darkest Metal. He's just insanely good for the deck. He's the boss monster. Not much you can say about him. I still play 3 copies of Red Eyes Wyvern. Some people say cut it down to 2. I personally don't like to because I don't like to have Future Fusion stuck in my hand and a copy of Wyvern, so I can only dump 1 Wyvern in the graveyard with the Future Fusion. And I just don't like that. I'd rather dump 2 Wyvern and some other stuff in the graveyard. The whole, a lot of the points deck, it's all about recursion. This will, recycle your cards. This will recycle your Wyverns. A lot of recursion. So yeah. And he's never really a dead draw. He's an 1816 win. So 1 Prime Material Dragon still. I see a lot of people play 2, and a lot of people ask me why don't I play 2. For the sheer fact that there isn't that much removal. There never has been that much removal. That's why I only play 1. Other than Mere Force Torrential Bottomlesses and the occasional Smashing Grounds, depending on what your matchup is, you won't see that much removal, and that's why only 1's needed. I do recommend signing 1 for stun and stuff like that. They play a lot of monster removal and stuff like that, but yeah. I had to cut down the number of Dragos because of the meta at the moment. I only play 2 copies now, sadly. He's always been one of my favorite cards, but do what you gotta do to keep up with the meta. There's, out of the 3 top decks, you got X-Sabers, Frog FDK and the variants, and I guess you can count like Infernaries and stuff. There's not many decks anymore that special summon Lights or Dark, so I had to cut down the number. Infernity is the only top deck right now that stops. So I had to cut the number down. But other than that, he's still a pretty good card. He's got decent stats, but he just doesn't stop what he used to anymore. Depending on next format, that number might go to 1 or 0, or it might go back up to 3. I just don't know what the list looks like yet. The official list. I do have an idea of the rumored list. This guy, new Vice Dragon. For those of you who don't know what he does, he's a 2,000 attack, 2,400 defense, level 5, and he can be special summoned from your hand like Cyber Dragon when your opponent controls a monster and you don't, but his attack and defense are halved. Just the obvious combo here is Light and Dark or Red Eyes Darkest Metal. Remove him, summon Darkest Metal, use your normal summon, and then use your special summon with Darkest Metal, and you essentially have 3 monsters on the field. And a lot of people don't realize that's really huge for the deck. Not having to waste your normal summon is really big. If you don't believe me, try it out. 3 is a dead draw, 2 is just enough. And with the new tuner that's out, and some of the old tuner that I used from the last set, you can create some really nifty synchro combos because you don't have to use your normal summon on the tuner, and this is a special summon, so create some cool little synchros. I still play 2 copies of Light and Darkness. This card still dominates most of the meta, other than X-Sabers. X-Sabers can get over it without playing effects, so they can still get over it. But basically, you're just going to negate, and then revive, Darkest Metal that's in the graveyard, or, maybe whatever's in there, just to slow them down. This is all about keeping control and preventing stuff. 2 Totem Dragon, used to combo with Light and Darkness as 2 tributes. He come back once while he's in the graveyard. which is really good, and you could use him to remove for Dark Metal too, or that additional level 2 boost on a tuner, or for a synchro. Um, 2 copies of Mass Dragon. Recruiters are not that good this format. The only top deck that runs Recruiters are X Sabers, and they only play, like, last time I checked, 1 copy of Ember's Blade. So just Recruiters aren't very good, but in this deck it's more control oriented, so 2 is still good, 3 I think is too many. Same with this guy, Exploded Dragon. The format dictates this card. Most decks are going to go for the OTK. He's really not going to serve a purpose other than get over a pesky synchro and slow them down if they're going for the OTK, but they'll probably OTK you anyway, even if he is set. But he's still not that bad. I mean, he'll take out a lot of the other decks too. And then my first tuner, Dread Dragon. Basically a better version of Magna Drago. When he dies, you get a level 50. You get a 1500 attack or less dragon on your deck, and there's a good amount of targets, and they're good targets too. This guy's awesome. I love Delta Flyer. He's new from the set, and his effect, he's a level 3 dragon tuner, and he can be searched by Dread Dragon, and his effect says you can increase the level of one monster you control, other monster you control by 1. So essentially, he can be a level 3 or a level 4 all in all. So if you have Mass Dragon and Delta Flyer, you increase Mass Dragon. You can synchro for a 7, or you cannot use the effect and synchro for a level 6, depending on what you need, which is really, really nice. He's real nifty. If I could find more room, I'll stick another one in here. The spells are fairly simple, basically the same. Future Fusion, main spell of the deck, it's busted in here. It's so important, you still gotta play the gold sarcophaguses. 1 burial for the recursion factor again. Mirror Force, MST, and Trinade. Wow, you can't see that at all. Wow. That's just, the deck doesn't like the back row, so you gotta get rid of it. 2 Book of Moon, a little bit of defense. Book of Moon has always been a very great card since it became unlimited. And this is supposed to be Pot of Duality. It's coming in the mail. The rumor list right now says it's at 1, so I bought one. If not, I'll buy another. But I would only play 2 max. It'll just allow you to get to your Future Fusion and create bigger plays after. Traps, still 2 Burst Breath. Mass Removal, it's a really good card. Just get rid of pesky stuff. Trap Suns is also a new addition. I played X Sabers for a little bit, and this card fucks up their day if you're going to go for a move. They're sitting on that torrential, and they're like, whatever he does, I'm going to torrential. Play that, fuck their day up. It's a really good card. Starlight Road, Dust Shoot, Solemn Judgment, Double Bottomless, Mirror Force, and Torrential. So yeah, guys, that's the deck. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. More videos will be up soon. Hopefully I'll get my flip camera back. So, and also winners, please PM me. Thanks, guys.